pick up where we left off. Sorry about the beginning. It's just a little bit of technical difficulties. Let's see here. Oh. We are back on the track to the things and the places and the stuffs. Okay, so we are finished with this section. Make sure I didn't forget anything. I don't think I did. I think I got everything. So the thing about this one is it's a lot easier to grab all this stuff. In Bioshock 2. So now we move on to the next section. Oh, wait a minute. There's a hole in the freaking... Going underwater, and there's a giant freaking leak in the thing. Oh, I guess I'm in a diving suit. I guess it didn't matter to me. Oh, Popper's Drop. Another place that really could have shined, and they screwed it up. It had the opportunity, and they just... Yeah, the hulking people.
Attention. Subject Delta is now trapped in Pauper's Drop. All railcar travel is suspended until he is found. Remember, the enemy is alone. We are the family.
Lab's trying to box us in, kid. This is a goddamn citywide lockdown. To keep the train moving, you need the security override key from the local governor, Grace Holloway. She kicked me out of my own hotel down here, the Sinclair Deluxe. Find her and get that key.
So anyone that thinks I'm going to be the complete good guy in this game, I have news. I don't like any of the characters in this game. I don't even like Sinclair. Sinclair is not entirely hateable, but everybody else is, because they have fallen victim to communism. Again, that really draws me out of the game. That's kind of cool. Little jack to hold up the... I assume it's holding up the roof. Look at that. I never even noticed her there. That's kind of cool. Almost ominous. I know I am starting a little early than I said I would tonight. I guess my original time frame was 8:30. Just Did he drop something? Okay, so the train station I don't have a problem with is, you know, going into here, this is pretty much... Oh, hello. That was weird. So the train station part, as we can see, I don't have a problem with. You know, there's this little walkway over here that's closed. That's all right. Oh my gosh. I'm not sure how my hand is holding the minigun. It's not really sure, but anyway, doesn't matter. I don't really mind this part. This part's okay. It just looks like a regular turnstile on a train station. This, oh my gosh, this.
I remember you, monster. You stole Eleanor from me. Twisted that baby girl into a thing so sick it can't even die. And now you come swanning into my neighborhood looking for me. Wrong turn, Tin Daddy. When we hang you from a street light and you choking out your last, I want you to remember my face.
The collection. Give it away.
What the hell? Why is it so echoey? Jeez, I've never heard it echo. So this area right here, the diner's fine. The diner's fine. But everything else about this place is awful. It makes no sense. You build a giant freaking, I guess, chamber, and that's it? Like, this is a terrible level design to me. And I get it, like there's train cars going overhead. I know this is the poor district. I get it. It just really doesn't do anything for me. I like the oh snap. The hell, we're just pissed off. But yeah, okay, hold on. That's just too loud, even for me. I need to turn that down. So, as I was saying, this level, or this area, I don't mind the diner. I think the diner is actually kind of cool. It's everything else in this level that really doesn't fit for me. I get that this is a poor level. It's one of the lower levels. Oh, crap. It's one of the poorer areas, therefore, you know, it's got, you know, it's just kind of built wherever. But let's assume that this level, this area was built for function. There's literally nothing here unless somebody built a diner or something in its place, even though it's a hub for 3 or 4 different areas, right? So you've got trains coming overhead, back and forth, right? And if this wasn't here, there's nothing here. This serves no purpose. You can't even get off the train to enjoy the diner. I guess you could do it over there, but there should be more here if this is supposed to be a little stop, you know what I'm saying? And instead of having there being something here, it's just the diner and then like a little hospital over there. It feels like they were trying to make a battle arena and not a livable space. Oh, and I hate this chick.
Worse by a mile. Nobody's supposed to live down here. City pissing on us. Never tried. Ryan doesn't care, and Fontaine's a damn crook. But Dr. Lamb cares. We're still people to her. She's offering free mental counseling on Sundays. When I go, I get the feeling she's got a plan for Rapture. And for me.
I would assume that if this place was leaking the way that it is now, Ryan would absolutely care, because that means his city is going to sink and have massive pressure problems.
You rescued me, Sir Bubbles.
Sir Bubbles. I do like the little sisters, what they're doing with that.
Mr. B. Big sisters are you like?
Oh, getting a little drunk. And here's where I'm introduced to the lovable shotgun. Whoa, what the heck was that? Come here. I also kind of think that, as much as I love the double barrel, the way that it reloads is not nearly satisfying enough. Like, I feel like there should be like a pop to it, like they do in. I think Red Dead Redemption's double barrel is a lot of fun. I even have well, when I played Red Dead Redemption, maybe I'll pick it up and finish it one day. But the double barrel where you clack it open and it pops and then you put the rounds. Oh man, that's really satisfying. So much so to the point where I really, even though I have the option to carry a different shotgun, I usually just carry the double barrel. Hi, Felix. What's up, bud? Oh, there you go. Alright, let's see here. Felix, move. I'm not going to worry about taking them on just yet. We'll do that a little bit later. Ow. I love that fast reload. They learned a lesson from Bioshock 1.
Shut your mouth. On top, man. No, fuck, fuck! Fight fair, you molly!
As if a Big Daddy wasn't bad enough. This area is better, but even then, the insides of the buildings are really they're not, they don't look livable. They're just pathways to walk through. That's all they are.
What do they expect? You keep enough drug stash in this clinic to slice up a rhinoceros. Of course, every poor soul on a drop's gonna start beating down your door. It's my job to think up a new key code to keep them out. Seems like every other day now. Nuts. I'll mull it over for a while at the fishbone diner.
And this is another example of, like, it's a terrible place for a security camera for the AI, but it's great for being against you. Its only real purpose is to be a hindrance to you, because nobody comes through here. And it's so close to the ground, you could hit it. Which happened, you know, nobody ever actually uses this thing, or nobody actually comes up in here. Oh, hello. Like, that would have been a good place for maybe like a turret like that one over there. Past that, I don't think that was a very good spot for a camera.
That thing's a miracle in Technicolor, kid. Works like a movie camera. Start the film rolling before you open fire on a splicer, and then anything you hit him with tells you more about his DNA. Let's give it a dry run, shall we? Easy now. Looks like you got the jump on this fella. Start your camera recording him. Then hit him with a little bit of everything. Plasmids, firearms, whatever you can dish out.
I do like the fact that I no longer have to worry about film.
Faster, mister. Don't make me
Oh, hello. Nope. There we go.
I'm bored.
This is it. So, I built this railroad from nothing, played by Mr. Ryan's rules. Then he asks me to sink my own cash reserves into the banks to give Rapture some breathing room. And now Austin goddamn Bathysphere wants to buy me out. Decommission the entire rail. I have no family, and no time for friends. I am the Atlantic Express. And this is the end of the line.
See, his story would be more interesting if it was kind of carried out over the game. But this is it. Like, it's all self-contained within two areas. Like, we don't learn more about him. We don't know much. He's just there to facilitate whatever it is that they want to facilitate. He doesn't even tell a story, really. It's just, oh, his name is I can't remember his name anymore. It was just on screen, too. It really just... He doesn't feel like a real person or a character. He just feels like a plot device. That's my big issue with him. Along with half the characters in this game.
You can't take my furs! Never!
Let's get me a robot. I don't know. I mean, I would love to hear somebody else's opinion on this to see if I'm being too critical on it. Because, I mean, sometimes I think I am being a little bit too critical. But, I mean, I don't know. For this, I think I'm being pretty fair. Let's see. Drill reflector. Although useful, let's start with, that is actually really useful, but let's do rivet gun damage increase.
All that matters is it grew up personal wealth. I saw you.
Another day, no clients. Atlas and Ryan start going at it hot and heavy, and all my business dries up. Used to be easy. Put the eye on some spliced up dame's wandering husband and rake in the dough. Now it's got so bad I had to put my camera in Hawk at King Pawn. Makes a guy consider splicing up himself. If I had 2 dimes to rub together, that is.
Drop that at once! It's priceless!
But you see what I mean? Like, the entire level is just, it's designed to be a giant arena. That's what it is. It doesn't feel lived in. It doesn't feel like people actually lived here, worked here, anything like that. It's just a space to walk through in order to get to the next area. Which, again, in you know, as a developer, or even as any kind of architect, yes, that is exactly what they're meant to do. But this doesn't feel very much like an office, right? Like, what is this? What is it supposed to be? A waiting area without a door to a... I don't know. Like, that makes sense. Bathroom. Cool, makes sense. What is this supposed to be? Just a giant hallway? So this entire building facilitates a singular office? 2 floors and you have an office? That doesn't seem weird? I don't know. Like, the clinic at least kind of makes sense. Like, the entire floor is the clinic. I get it. And then this is, like, your reception area. But notice how at least it's a reception area. You know, hey, you check in, you sit down, you move upstairs when the doctor's ready to see you. Like, this at least makes some semblance of sense, although this doesn't look very much like a doctor's office. This looks more like the doctor's office, so maybe this is also a waiting room. What's the sink doing here, just hanging out? Like... Again, there's just so many things about this that makes absolutely no friggin' sense. It just feels like you had somebody that was brand new to making levels and making anything and just kind of saying, okay, well then, yeah, let's put that there. Otherwise it looks too empty. Because deep down, that's what this game is. It's a lot of empty, but it's really pretty. And that's, honestly, the stuff that they did right actually does bring me back to play it every now and again. So I can't say that it's all bad, but it really does remove from the game.
Now, Eleanor, Mummy has to go away for a while. You shall be staying with Aunt Gracie.
Mommy, don't go.
Eleanor, you are better than that. Do you remember what I told you?
I am very special.
That's right. And what else?
I was born to change the world.
Jeez.
Yes. And when Mummy returns home, the world will be very different indeed. She will make it ready for you.
Imagine telling your kid that they have the responsibility to save the world. Like, that is one thing that I don't think they really bring up that much, is the fact that, like, that's a massive burden to place on a kid. A massive, massive burden. It's like, you are the hope of everyone, and like, for all time. You are the hope of everyone. Oh look, a mask. I didn't even... Oh, now it's gone. Well, it looked like a bull's head to me, which I didn't never notice that.
Dr. Lamb, Sophia, I came down here to sing and to start a family, but I just don't fit with these people. Look at you. You fit with them.
Grace, in Ryan's rapture, I am the pariah. You and I share unpopular ideas, but I wonder, how devoted are you to the rapture people? If you wish to know more, wear this butterfly brooch at our next session. If not, no harm done. We shall never speak of it again.
Ooh, conspiracy. Okay, I think I've kind of explored everywhere that I need to go right now.
Hey, I'm trying to concentrate.
Oh, hello. Let's see. Another thing I don't like about this game is that you can't ever go back. So once you've visited a place, you can never go back to it. Unlike in the first game, where if you need to go back and pick up a little sister or something, like, you can't do that in this game. I'm not gonna lie. This is the first time I've played through this game, and I've played through it maybe 2 or 3 times, where I have had like a security camera go off at all. I don't know if it's just the game wants to make a liar out of me, or I just never really noticed before, but I'm pretty sure this is the first real time it's happened.
Religious rites, Doctor? You're free to kneel before whatever tribal fetish you favor in the comfort of your own home. But in Rapture, liberty is our only law. A man's only duty is to himself. To imply otherwise, therefore, is criminal.
Ask yourself, Andrew, what is your great chain of progress but a faith? The chain is a symbol for an irrational force guiding us towards ascension. No less mystic than the crucifixes you seize and burn.
Another thing that I find really weird is the fact that in the first game they never mention her, even though she seems to be a major player before the fall of Rapture. But the only real enemy he has in the first game is Fontaine. Now I know I realize that they had no real intention of making a second game, but you know there are characters that you could have played with in the first game that you could use as rivals for Ryan in the second game. Now most of them are dead, absolutely, but it's not too hard to go back in and change a few things, because again the endings do change change the way things happen.
Pricing says, piss off and take shit out.
Oh, well, I guess that's not gonna happen.
Well, sport, I guess Gracie's home. But that big lug just dropped half my damn hotel in your way. Now, to break through that mess, I expect you're gonna have to work out how he got so burly. Since you already laid your hands on a genetic research camera, this next part will be easier. That's it, son. Camera spits out a prize once in a while as you learn what makes a splicer tick. Now, find one of those big old brutes and take him out on film. Before long, you'll be able to brush aside that mess at the hotel. Old Papa's Drop's the worst neighborhood in Rapture, but it's a hell of an opportunity to raise up some, affordable housing. When Atlantic Express was constructing their luxury passenger line, this place was hollowed out beneath as flop houses for the railway crew. Nobody was supposed to reside down here long term, but when you're broke in this town, you're not exactly swimming in alternatives. I don't favor spending more than an hour or so down here at a time. There ain't a side of the tracks more wrong than under 'em.
Where are you? There you are. Again, like, you know, I liked in the first game where it kind of gave you damage bonuses and whatnot, but in this game they don't do that, which, you know, I don't like it, but at the same time I kind of like it. You know, I'm okay with the change because the game is a lot shorter. It's you know, there's not nearly as much stuff to do in it. But I really like the first one where the more you researched, the more damage you did to them, or you know, the slower they reacted to you, you know, that kind of stuff. I kind of don't want to fight the Big Daddy yet until I can find the big guy to shoot up. Although I think I may have killed him already, which is a problem. I don't know if they're going to spawn another one soon. Willie. So. I also find a lot of the conversations between the splicers not nearly as intriguing as The ones in Bioshock 1. I'm pretty sure I already killed the big guy. And that's gonna be interesting for me. It wasn't that hard to kill. I know I'm playing on hard. I don't know why it was that easy to kill him. I thought the game actually stopped me from killing him. Ooh, I need some Eve hypos. Well, where's the big guy? It's definitely not going to be in there. Felix. Come here, bud. Well, class, I have another problem. That problem is I can't find a big guy to take video of. Because I think I killed him already.
This angel's lonely.
Is that a no, it's not, I wouldn't say glitch, but is that like an oversight in the game? I don't think I've ever killed him first. Usually I have problems killing that guy.
No time to play, Mr. V. More Adam for Big Sister.
But I think these guys are what give me the drill charge. If I can find him. I know I killed him over here. Good lord. I really hope that I can find another one. I may have to revert back to an old save if I can't find another one. Good lord, I'll have to do this all over again.
True friends stick by you through thick and thin. I suppose that now I know who my true
Just
friends
another
were.
reason to criticize this game for not thinking things through. I mean, I didn't have that much trouble killing him, and that was on hard. I can only imagine how many people on easy killed that guy without really even trying. And because I don't think there's that many of those. Those guys just don't spawn everywhere. They actually only have a limited number in the game. Like you only see so many of them.
I hear him. We shan't save the lives of you, darling.
Remember, son, without using that research camera, we can't get to Gracie. And that means we're stuck here. Get one of those big apes on film, then work him over.
I'm fairly certain that I killed that guy already, and that's it. Like, I don't think they spawn another one out there. Because this is supposed to be where you fight him. Crap. Well, class, I may have to load an older game. Crap, that's like, what, 30 minutes down the drain? Gosh darn it, game, I hate you so much. Okay, let's do one more pass just to see if they're going to spawn me another one. I don't think they will. I truly don't think they will. I think I was supposed to go that way before I was supposed to go this way. Again, things that really just aren't made clear, and the fact that those big guys aren't really prevalent in the game. I forgot there are a finite number of them. I didn't even think about killing that big one. I could have sworn they made it nearly impossible to kill him originally. I remember almost every time I played this game that I usually have a hard time killing the first one because I don't have the research camera.
What? You got no creep.
Alright, 1 second, guys. I need to step away for just a minute. Okay, back. Alright, I'm fairly certain that I'm gonna have to reload the initial game or the initial save file. Gosh, come on, let me through. That really just irritates the living crap out of me. Alright, here we go. That annoys me. Another reason why I don't like this game. That and these damn loading screens. Well, good news for anybody that didn't watch me play the original, or watch me play this part. You get to watch me now. Hooray!
Attention. Subject Delta is now trapped in Pauper's Drop. All railcar travel is suspended until he is found. Remember, the enemy is alone. We are the family.
And I am Change.
Lab's trying to box us in, kid. This is a goddamn citywide lockdown. To keep the train moving, you need the security override key from the local governor, Grace Holloway. She kicked me out of my own hotel down here, the Sinclair Deluxe. Find her and get that key.
I love being reminded that I'm playing a video game by little pop-ups. Tutorials are fine when you're doing something the first time. They don't need to pop up every single time saying, hey, congratulations, you did it.
You stole Eleanor from me. Twisted that baby girl into a thing so sick it can't even die. And now you come swanning into my neighborhood looking for me. Wrong turn, Tin Daddy. When we hang you from a street light and you choking out your last, I want you to remember my face.
I mean, at least they tried with her, but I just still don't like her as a character. I find her character boring. Good lord, what is wrong with me?
Religious rights, Doctor? You're free to kneel before whatever tribal fetish you favor in the comfort of your own home. But in Rapture, liberty is our only law. A man's only duty is to himself. To imply otherwise, therefore, is criminal.
Ask yourself, Andrew. What is your great chain of progress but a faith? The chain is a symbol for an irrational force guiding us towards ascension. No less mystic than the crucifixes you seize and burn.
Not really, but okay. Jeez, that guy was getting really good hits. This time, let's go grab that security camera, the research camera first, and then we'll go forward. Let's see, research camera. But the research camera is over there. It's in front of the dude. I mean, oh gosh darn it. He's literally in the. Okay, you know what? I'll do it the way that I'm supposed to do it. He's literally in the way of the camera. Like I have to go through that big guy to get the camera.
Piss off and die. Take shit out.
Well, sport, I guess Gracie's home. But that big lug just dropped half my damn hotel in your way. Now, to break through that mess, I expect you're gonna have to work out how he got so burly. Find yourself a genetic research camera, son. You can pick up any number of tricks from a splicer with one of those. Try the pawn shop downtown.
I won't go through all the stuff that we just did originally. But I will talk about a little bit about the again, Lamb's relationship with Ryan is weird. She shouldn't really exist. I mean, otherwise that man was... not everybody can be Andrew Ryan's mortal enemy all the time, and Eleanor Lamb sounds like she was a thorn in his side for a really long time. Alright, this guy, please don't jump out in front of me.
Someone there? Put a new hole in ya.
Let's see.
What do they expect? You keep enough drug stash in this clinic to slice up a rhinoceros. Of course every poor soul in the drop's gonna start beating down your door. It's my job to think up a new key code to keep them out. Seems like every other day now. Nuts. I'll mull it over for a while at the fishbowl diner.
You're stealing! No.
Ow.
I need this. Do you hear me? I inherited all of this.
Oh, snap, no! Buy out. So I'll just pay the money.
Ungrateful parasite. Have my heirlooms. Leave them at least. Hello. Come out, you.
Dr. Lamb, Sophia, I came down here to sing and to start a family, but I just don't fit with these people. Look at you. You fit with them.
Grace, in Ryan's rapture, I am the pariah. You and I share unpopular If you wish to...
That thing's a miracle in Technicolor, kid. Works like a movie camera. Start the film rolling before you open fire on a splicer, and then anything you hit him with tells you more about his DNA. Let's give it a dry run, shall we? That's it, son. Camera spits out a prize once in a while as you learn what makes a splicer tick. Now, find one of those big old brutes and take him out on film. Before long, you'll be able to brush aside that mess at the hotel.
Alright, I gotta get that power to the people station while I'm here. Again, like, I don't know, I've already talked about it before, but he's an interesting character. They could have done something with him, but they didn't.
Another day, no clients. Atlas and Ryan start going at it.
That would have been a really interesting, like, you know, dive into somebody's psyche as they're slowly, like, basically being driven into bankruptcy. That would be kind of a cool thing to deal with. And maybe about how, like, you know, like they did with, is it Diane? Diane in the first game, where she eventually joins Fontaine. Like, maybe, you know, he's a friend of Ryan, and then as time goes on... Oh, oops. Probably should have gotten the, there we go. They could have done something that was like, okay, well, he's for Fontaine, or not for Fontaine. He's for Ryan, and then Ryan kind of screws him, and then what happens is that he joins Lamb. That would have been an interesting little thing, and then later maybe we could fight him or something. But no, they just killed him because they just needed him to facilitate a little mini story in order to get me from A to B, but at the same time have something to say but not really say anything with it. I mean, think about it. We really didn't have much from him other than, hey, I'm the Atlantic Express. I built the Atlantic Express, but everybody wants a bathysphere. Don't worry, though. It's just temporary. And now everything's gone and I'm ruined. Okay, well, how did we get here? Like, what did you do? Like, I mean, yeah, it seems like that way would be the case, but, like, what happened? Like, what did you do? What were you thinking about? Like, how did you try to save everything? What happened after you put the money in the bank? Did you think that people were going to come rally behind you? Or, like, what happened? Nope, nothing. We just get, I'm dead now. I'm gone. Like, the director, the creators, they got what they wanted out of me. I'm not useful anymore. That really irritates me. I mean, and the thing is, it's not even hard to do. It's not even a hard thing to handle. I mean, if you have... I mean, it's not like, you know, it would cost a lot of money to just do 3 or 4 more audio diaries. I mean, they don't have to be a big story. But, you know, it's an interesting one. Half of Bioshock is really, like, the little miniature stories that you learn along the way. Is it like, is it Bill McDonough? In the first game, like, understanding what he goes through. You know, we have hot audio diaries of him from the beginning until the end. And, you know, we hear his thoughts, we hear what he wants, we hear what he thinks. And some of his I mean, what's the believer? What's some of his conflicts that he has with himself, especially at the very end where he's like, I love Rapture and I love Ryan, and I have to choose one. That's a hard thing, and you kind of hear what he has to say about it, and he thinks about it, and he makes his decision, and then we find out what happens to him. Those are interesting things to look at, and instead in this one we don't get that as much, and it's really, I really miss it in the first one, because I think that can really save this game if they had those little character stories. Oh crap. You know, like another good example is they did Steinman, Dr. Steinman, really well, because they have what 5 or 6 audio diaries of him in the very first level, and they have a very short amount of time to piece together his basically descent into psychosis.
Remember, son, without using that research camera, we can't get to Gracie. And
Yes.
we're stuck here. Get one of those big apes on film, then work him over.
Well, if I could find the darn guy, where the heck did he go? You've got to be kidding me. Where the hell is this guy? Oh, crap, he actually threw my train of thought off. What was I saying? Crud, I lost it. The more I try to think about it, the further away it gets from me too. What was I saying?
Using that camera is a bit like telling a joke.
Oh,
Each
jeez, I forgot
time
about
you
this
tell
area.
it the same way, it gets a little more stale. So you got to change it up to keep it fresh.
What are you shooting at me for? I didn't do nothing. Shooting at me for, man? Oh crap! No! Oh, don't! Damn! I didn't want to do that. Crap! Oh, that's so frustrating. Oh, you know, screw it. That's fine. Bioshock 1. Y is the key to save, not harvest. I really wish that... You know, there's a delay in almost every other button that I push, but not that one. That's really frustrating. Oh well. I'm streaming it. I'm not going to go back and redo it. Crap. That's all I have to say. Crap.
At least read our pamphlet.
It irks me, the fact that I killed a little sister. I mean, I usually do them all, you know, I take them all, or I save them all, you know. The fact that I accidentally harvested her really ticks me off. I just wasted essentially a... Oh, crap, I forgot about this. Now I gotta get that out now. There we go. Yeah, it's just an autosave. If there was a secondary autosave, I definitely would have just restarted it, but I'm not going to go back and do this again. Now I remember where this guy was. I didn't have to restart it at all. I'm an idiot. I forgot. He's just down here. Ah, there he is.
There's one of those big goons now. Start your camera rolling on him, and then let him have it.
And this is why we can't have nice things.
We're just matching tech.
Look at you, sport. A regular junior shutterbug. And it appears you've picked up a new trick from that big galoot. Now get back to the Sinclair Deluxe and just bust through that mess blocking your way.
Not yet.
Here, Father. It's yours. You are evolving fast, but your heart is getting weaker. I can keep you alive, but you must find me.
Still pissed off that I screwed that up.
Lifestyle is a disgrace.
That's it. We have to close down the limbo. Bomb goes off in that fancy place uptown and everybody panics. Pulls their money out of the banks. A whole city tugging on the same dollar bill. So the banks fold. And maybe 1 in 10 got their savings out. Who's gonna come here me nightingaling about how broke they are? How am I gonna provide for little Eleanor?
Well, at least I can go get some,
For Grace, the paradise of Andrew Ryan was most unkind. She spoke against him in song, and he had her blacklisted. It left her penniless. But in the family, she has found hope, a reason to draw breath. Ask yourself, Delta, do you deserve to take it from her?
Now that I've started being evil, I might as well just continue it. I don't think I get anything for being good to one, or good to all of them except for one. I just want, you know, I won't even get the achievement for it either, which I haven't gotten yet, so, nah.
I'm hearing rumors. Sounds like somebody named Wales is starting up worship services down in Siren Alley. They're not. All faiths and creeds welcome, they says. They got big promises. Salvation, immortality, a way out of here. I don't care how crazy it sounds. A way out of rapture's music to my ears. Next Sunday morning, I'll be there.
Get him. Get him. Ow. Damn. Oh, there's nothing in there. Okay, he's about to die, so am I. So let's let this be our final battle. Got him. Now, should I kill her or save her?
Daddy isn't angry, is he?
Oh, that makes me feel bad. I'm just gonna adopt her. Oh, that means I lost even more Adam. Oh my gosh! Oh! Son of a biscuit! Oh, I lost out on... Oh my gosh. I lost out on more gatherings. Oh my goodness. Oh. I forgot about that. I completely forgot about that too. So I screwed up bad. I just wasted like what, 100 and some odd Adam. It's not fair game. It's not fair game. Oh man. How many? Yeah. Oh, oh. Little X's over the little sister's eyes. That just makes me feel bad. Thank you, game. Thank you for making me feel like an awful person. I appreciate that tremendously. Not only do I pragmatically lose Adam, I did not mean to kill the little sister, and I did, and you're gonna rub it in my face by going, oh, little X's on the eyes. Because I was bored. Gosh, I cannot believe I harvested a little sister without actually getting all of the Adam from her first. Gosh. Frickety frick. There really should be kind of like a delay time with that. Or better yet, what they could have done was keep the original freaking layout of the first game, but I guess that was too difficult. I mean, that would just be confusing if they had done that. You know?
How dare you! The wolf runs from the lamb!
Oh, I'm in no mood.
Turn off the lights.
Once we drown out all the buggers and the queens, it'll be real man only. What's this? Back this. It's on the little one. All you
It's alright, I'll survive. Alright, let's see. Let's get you...
See? Adam is near.
I think there's one like right up... Is it? Oh, it's that way.
This one has Adam.
Where'd you go?
The monster has taken another of our children, family. He would turn her from us just as he did to Eleanor. Show this thing what befalls the boogeyman when he steps into our garden.
I really should have upgraded the drill for this part.
Poor little girl. She's helpless.
can't be right.
I'm a big girl, Mr. B. upset.
See, now they're all gonna be friggin' terrified of me, and I'm gonna feel bad the entire game. Because they think I'm gonna murder them all. Why? Because I accidentally murdered one of them. Which is a fair assessment. If you murder somebody, it just goes to show that, you know, everybody's gonna be terrified that you're gonna murder them too. Like, that makes sense. I just really wish I hadn't done that. And I'm gonna rescue this one because I'm a good person.
Thank you.
Oh, snaps. I forgot about the big sister. I shouldn't have done that yet. I don't have the health bar to fight big sister yet. I need more health, like now. Leave me alone. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. Now I'm ready, apparently. No, 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 no. Ah, damn. Where is she? No, 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 no. Oh, come on. Where'd you go? Yes, you're big and scary. Come on. You're like near death's door. Come on. All I gotta do is hit you one more time and you're dead. The only reason you got me is because I didn't hit the button fast enough. Frickin' A. Come on.
Where is my doll?
Dude, where are you? Oh, and they gave you a health boost. Stay dead. Ugh. Killed by a big sister, and I killed a little sister. Good lord, this is now officially my worst playthrough of this game.
The Tin Daddy does not have a family of its own. It is a made thing, a creature without soul. It does not create. It does not love.
God, that's, I mean, that now. Ooh, now I kind of want to replay the level, but I'm not going to do it. 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 I'm not going to let it get to me. I do like this, though, where they just take all those little things that you can use, like all those gene tonic slots, and just makes them all one slot. I actually kind of like that. That way you can just have as many of one thing as you want. You can completely redo something. It's nice. I like that. I got nothing to really use for that, so let's see. Like Texture Bolt 2 is 120. Which is nice. I wish I had an extra 80 or 160 atom, but I screwed up, so I guess I'm not getting that. Yeah, Adam. I'll just use that. There we go. So now I've got no money, but I'm now spec'd out pretty well. Forgot I have Scrounger turned on. I have Scrounger equipped. Okay, I've got 4 of those, so let's see what damage I can do. You blew... Why? How? What even blew you... God dang it. Well, there went that plan, is to lead him into that and shoot him. Now I'm low on rivets. I'm glad of all the playthroughs that I definitely have recorded for posterity purposes, I'm glad it's this one. To show like just how much I have utterly failed.
Just rev up that drill of yours and slam right through that pile of junk blocking your way.
We didn't start the fire.
Now, Gracie was on the top floor. Get on up there and persuade her to give you that override key.
I'm gonna kill her. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna kill her.
I know it's wrong to feel so fine right now, but I can't seem to quit this grin. Dr. Lamb came to tell me that Ryan's finally gonna lock her up. It's gonna gut the believers, and I should feel the same. But Sophia remembered that I was barren, and she asked me to take care of her baby while she's gone. Baby Eleanor Lamb. Gorgeous, clever little girl. I have a child now, and it's gonna put the whole world all right.
Oh, right. So let's look at this building real quick. This is supposed to be a hotel, right? I'm on the second floor. There's 1, 2 rooms. One of them looks like it leads into a, well, I would assume there should be rooms here, but I don't see any rooms. Because, you know, in a hotel, you definitely don't want rooms, because that would mean people can stay there. Now this room is actually quite big and nice. It's actually, you know, very, very spacious. As for a hotel room, this is a really nice room. It's nice and big, although there's this giant thing here and this weirdo... Actually, where's the bed go? Yeah, there's no bed. So that's weird. Not sure why there's a hotel room without, like, a place for a bed. But, I mean, what the hell do I know? I don't know any hotels. Finally, some rooms that don't open. I mean, why would you want rooms to explore in a underwater coffin, right? That would just be weird.
Salvation's oblivion. Shit, I've got it. Doubter.
I don't know what pisses me off worse. The fact that she used a line from Sandra Cohen, or the fact that, well, that's actually what pisses me off. Ah. Screw it. Buying it out. Oh yeah, like 10 minutes ago I was broke and now I'm flush with cash again. Playing on survival of Bioshock 1 really... I am, you know, aside from my dying one time, relatively breezing through this. Oh, hello. Hello, friend. Alright, so we went through all those rooms. Actually, I'm sorry, all those rooms. We went through one of those rooms. I mean, again, you definitely don't want to have rooms in your hotel that you can run through. That would be crazy. Like, it's just weird, right?
The baby snatcher's headed up into the hotel family. He wants me so he can get to Eleanor. Tin Daddy feels no guilt. Tin Daddy feels no pain. But we are the family and we can teach him how.
Let me... This again. Thank you. Again, bad programming. That means there's 3. 3.
I inherited all of this. Don't you understand?
3 power to the people stations in one area. I mean, it really gets the noggin jogging as to how, like, I mean, did these guys have, like, a massive budget crunch? And just, you know, didn't know what they were doing, or what? Like, this is kind of cool, the little viewports. Oh, God.
Watching you hurt shouldn't give me such a lift.
Yeah, this is actually kind of cool. Let's see, do I want the drill upgrade, or, you know, let's do the rig upgrade.
But I'm not as clean on the inside as the doctor. I'll take my joy where I can.
Gunning for number 1, huh?
Fine.
Good. I'm not speaking to you.
Blood divides us, monster. It's blood that makes us strangers. But thanks to Dr. Lamb, we're all family now. One people, one cause. You can stop this heart bleed, this old body, but you cannot end the family. And as for you, Tid Daddy, you're dying alone.
It's really close to the one vision, one purpose.
Now, I'm a modest man, but my piecemeal needle scam's an outright masterpiece. Some slob shacked up here buys a box of syringe parts from me for twice what it's worth. He assembles them in his rat hole, and I buy back the finished product for a dime against the dollar that I'll get from Ryan. Profit coming, profit going. Old Andy rambles
Andrew
on
Ryan
about
told
great
me that in
shame.
Rapture,
I got
it didn't
people
matter where
shelling
you
out
came
to kill
from.
for me.
Bump! Times got hard, and all our old bigotries bubbled right back up. But Dr. Lamb showed us that down under the skin, down under the money, down under our very name, we are family.
Another day waiting for Harry to come home. I told him not to speak up against Mr. Ryan's policies, and now he's missing. Just never came home. I went by the bookstore, and all his books are gone too. I don't know what to do. Now I have to deal with that awful Sinclair just to have a roof over my head.
That is sad. And again, that does fit in with the first game. So we know that, you know, as time goes on, Ryan becomes more and more unstable. Okay, another one of these guys. Ow. Ow. Oh, jeez. I'm thinking about letting her live. I want to be the good guy this time around, even though I technically can't right now, because I killed one of the little sisters. Obsessed much?
Morpho bounces off the glass as I watch. I fold these paper effigies as secret badges for the faithful. The Morpho caterpillar doesn't spin a cocoon. It just grows armor on the inside before the change. It is us. To wear a butterfly is to support Dr. Lamb and the family. Before long, Rapture will split wide and take wing. Imago is coming.
I missed an audio diary, but I don't care. I decided I don't care. Ah, Blue Morpho. Reminds me of the Venture Brothers. A show that was canceled, and whoever canceled it deserves to be burning in the deepest pits of hell. Let's go get this key or whatever.
Gracie's room is just up ahead. Now, she's been sending all manner of unkindness your way, so I'm not particular as to how you take that key away from her, but she's old And this grudge against you was based on a misunderstanding.
I don't know, guys. Should I do no mercy for the misguided? Or should I actually, you know, be nice?
And that's 100. What a snap. Give Sinclair a few bucks for a load of vials and needles, then it's evenings putting these syringes together while I listen to the radio. Sell them back to Sinclair twice the price. What a racket. A few pinpricks here and there is nothing to complain about. Gonna be back on top soon. Thank you, Mr. Sinclair. Sucker.
We both died tonight, monster. I, because your kind has killing in its nature. And you, because there's no way the family will let you stroll out alive with that key.
I got in a fight with a dog eater today. His name is Amir, and he was picking on a smaller boy. We called a truce when his nose went red. But Mum says I'm becoming a barbarian. So I said, Eleanor, eat dog now too. Barbarian. Happy. And Mom said, they only think they're happy because they're selfish and ignorant. Eleanor thinks ignorant sound like fun.
Empty house. Only an echo to my name. Eleanor. Baby, where are you? I turned my back and someone took you. It happened so quick. I'm not even a half mama to you, girl. I couldn't protect you. This poster of Dr. Lamb in my room is staring. I know what you're here for. Go on, take it. I won't have you touching me. Dr. Lamb trusted me to care for her child. And I tried. But baby Eleanor disappeared. And then one day, I see her walking with you. Looking wrong. And when I tried to hold her, you knocked me down. Broke my jaw. So I'm ready, baby snatcher. Come on in and finish the job.
Your call, friend. Gracie's unarmed, for what it's worth.
I feel bad enough for killing the
To hell with you then. Come on.
the little sister.
You're a bigger man than I am, Chief. Maybe next time she'll think twice about pointing fingers before all the facts are in. Now, let's be on our way. Eleanor's waiting.
You had me under a gun, yet you just walk away? No monster alive turns the other cheek. No monster does that. A thinking man does that. I know that Dr. Lamb is no liar, but she's got to be wrong about you. Doesn't seem right now, letting you walk into that bushwhack waiting outside. I can't call off the family, but I can whisper a bit and improve your odds.
I should have just been evil from the start. That's what I should have done. Maybe in the future I'll stream this again and I'll actually finish, or I'll be just straight up evil and just kill everybody.
And well, if they want to buy a girl too.
Is there a faster? I thought there was a faster way down out of here. But I cannot remember. I cannot remember. Ooh, and there's a Big Daddy here, so I'm going to use him for help. Or her. You know, we're being inclusive here. Actually, no, but it's a him. Big Daddies can only be hims, apparently. Allegedly. There was a fast way down. I could have sworn there was a fast way down. Ah, here it is. Of course, myth. The hole in the floor that drops down.
These whirlybirds are custom jobs by an old friend. I'm afraid this is all I can do for now.
This isn't so bad at all. Quaint. This might work.
I always did like the turrets. Just chairs with 30 cal machine guns plastered on top that automatically turned around. I also like the little wheel there to let it turn.
I hear a creak.
Gotcha. It may be a one-hit wonder, but it works really well. Just keep doing the same thing. 1-2 punch, 1-2 punch, 1-2 punch. Oh, snap. Gotcha. Another one.
Survival of the fittest. That's the rule in the drop. The only rule. These numbskulls can't see the potential in leftover traces of sports boost, armored shell, tonics for increasing muscle mass density. And I see the king of the jungle. First field trial of my new formula. Subject, Hardwick Leo. Right. Here goes.
I didn't think sports boost worked that way. I didn't think it was something you had to keep retaking. But what the hell do I know? Definitely want more drill fuel. Definitely want more of that. There you go. Everybody wins. So, after dying one time, which is a travesty, and then screwing that up and killing a little sister, which was also terrible and not what I wanted to do.
Head back to the train station, sport.
We are now finished with this level.
Well, sir, I don't know what to call you now. You've done more than just spare my life. You've opened my eyes. I need to put a few questions to Dr. Lamb.
By sparing grace, do you seek to gain my trust?
All
A
right.
feeble ruse. Your crocodile tears may poison her with doubt, but I am not so easy a mark.
I'm so happy she drowns at the end. I technically don't know that. It's the bad ending, I think. I really don't know. I can't remember how she dies. I know the bad ending, she
Hop on,
drowns.
kid, and start the train. Don't make me pull the...
What a terrible bad guy. A freaking harmless psychiatrist who puts all of her hopes and dreams in her child and tells her child, you will save the world, and you have to work to get it. Which I guess is better than you don't have to work to get it. I don't know. This scene is actually kind of cool. I like this. This is really cool.
Hear me, O ye who would murder the Lamb of God. Ye shall never reach her God.
There's torpedo tubes just randomly just hanging out.
Kid, come on, wake up now. There you are. I thought you rode that torpedo into the great hereafter. I'm in Dionysus Park now. Train cars are shambles, leaking air. Whole damn place is flooded and sealed. But there's a pumping station back there in Siren Alley, and I believe you could jerry-rig it to drain the park out. That'd let you stroll right inside. Get to those pumps, and hurry.
Now, if you'll recall, Sinclair was in there with me.
The park is sealed, Chief. You aren't getting in there just yet. But if you get down to that pumping station in Siren Alley and drain the place out, this airlock will let you in.
So remember, Sinclair got hit with a torpedo too. God, shut up.
Has parted you from your craft, and yet you cling to life. Congratulations. Today, Delta, you meet a man who has no fear of death, and for Eleanor, he would burn with a smile.
That's called being insane, honey. You're a doctor, a therapist. You should know that's insanity.
Look at this rusty piece of crap. Show him what we got, boy.
Lord, what more do you wish of me? Your wretch of a servant waits for word. I have followed the letter of the Holy Motherland, though she will not tell me the day of your return. I watched as you smote down the false father, Andrew Ryan, who tempted us away from your radiant gaze. But ye would not speak to me, Lord. I have built for you this great temple, and gathered your flock, yet still you were silent. Will you not strike me poor brother blind, so he may at last behold your glory, as was done to Paul on the road to Damascus? I am alone, Lord, alone, and waiting for a sign.
Mr. B, don't make me carry you.
Bingo! That's my dude.
Okay.
This is one of the better level layouts, but it's still just one giant arena. But it fits. It does fit a little bit better.
All of you!
Drill, bloody body. It's not rendered very well. I wonder what happened here. I bet it wasn't something horrible. I love this. Come on, big money, big money!
Listen, my supplier's got a new shipment of plasmids coming in, and I need you to pick them up from the lab in Hedon Plaza. There's a hidden switch to open the back door. It's tucked away under the cash register in the shop front. And don't let nobody see you do it. Otherwise, we'll have splicers crawling all over the damn place trying to get a taste.
How do I get there again? I forget. Oh, I remember now. Come on, pop. Big money, no whammy, no whammy. Stop. We're gonna get that power to the people station. Then we're probably gonna call it a night tonight. It's 10 o'clock where I'm at, so I'm just getting kind of late. And I actually have to drive to work tomorrow.
I do love Siren Alley. The kind of place you go to scratch an itch you're ashamed of, even in a town with no laws. But that's not why I favor it. The place started out as the Mason's Quarter, all builders and architects, proper as you please. And it just tickles me when someone in a fancy hat falls in the mud. Like a lot of the ladies down here, Siren Alley was born with a more respectable name, but only God remembers what it was.
Ow. And with that, we will pick this up. Not tomorrow night, because tomorrow night we're going to do Bioshock. Or not Bioshock. We're going to do Mass Effect again. Let me just finish grabbing this stuff. Do one more of these.
The rate of sister loss has become unacceptable as big daddies are brought down like elephants under a pack of hyenas. In response, we've begun production of a newly designed Big Daddy model, nicknamed the Rumbler. He launches high-explosive munitions to disperse groups of splicers, followed by miniature automated turrets to mop up the stragglers. Our tests find that the Rumbler's performance is highly effective, if messy. In Rapture's arms race, splicers aren't the only ones that are evolving.
High explosives in a completely, or a very heavily, what's the word? Pressurized, contained environment. Yeah, let's... I really hope those grenades are really, really, really light. Just really soft. Okay, with that, we are going to call it a night. I hope everybody enjoyed watching. If you haven't, please give us a follow. If you enjoyed watching me screw up royally tonight, you can send this to your friends, and they can laugh their way to the end. So, with that, have a good night. I will see y'all tomorrow evening. Stay safe, and I will see you tomorrow. Oh, hey, Grim. I didn't know you were here. Save one more time. Alright, guys. Good night.